Ladies and gentlemen, today we are back in another episode of Feed the Beast, and today in this episode, I have a couple things that I would like to do, and that involves making a desk. So let's go ahead and make a desk real quick. So, I fixed NEI for the most part. NEI is still just a wee bit bugged here, and we don't have any of that. Alright, we're gonna need some slabs. Grab some slabs here, and we're going to need a torch. Grab a torch. And we're going to need to go kill a chicken. Alright, so let's go kill a chicken. But I fixed NEI for the most part. It's still a little laggy given that there are over 200 mods that it has to search through just to find the right recipe or the right item or things like that. So you gotta give it a little bit of slack because the Feed the Beast monster is the biggest Feed the Beast pack ever to be made because it has like 187 mods. And I just realized I'm in creative mode, aren't I? Yep, I was messing around with soul shards a bit, so game mode S. Yeah, I was messing around with soul shards a bit. So, yeah, that's why if you see all the things in the chat and stuff like that, it's because that's what I was doing. I was messing around with soul shards. I got all the soul shards back, and soul shards 2 has actually changed the way that soul shards and everything's work, so you don't have to, like, grind, like, a bajillion mobs. So, that's definitely a good thing, but I really need to find a chicken here. I don't think there's any chickens around. Instead of chickens, I need to find some of you. Alright, I just want it to be daytime. Alright. Alright, let's fly up. Time, set, day. Yay! Alright, so, we need to find a chicken so we can get a feather, but I might just spawn in some feathers. I don't know, I really just want to find a chicken though, because I don't really want to cheat a lot more. That'd be helpful. I don't know what this grass... What is this grass? My dog's barking. Red sandstone. Yeah, you guys probably hear me. He's like barking like crazy. Okay, red sandstone. You know, I don't care what that is really. Chickens. Chicken, buck. You know, and the things that have feathers. There's pigs. There should be some like regular chickens because this is like a place. Oops. It's like a regular place of where normal mobs should spawn. It's not like biomes of plenty or anything really. Well, some of it is. Okay, I'm not seeing any chickens. Chickens. Alright, I'm just gonna have to spawn in some feathers. That's the way it has to be. Just the way that it goes. Okay. Can you shoot anything through this? I'm just wondering. Like, no, I guess not. Like, deflects. Oh, wait, you can. I don't know, maybe you can. Okay, but ooh, those things float. Oh, I thought they were floating. That one's floating at least. Okay, we need to move you over. Yep, give me Mr. Lamp here. Alright, so we're gonna move the lamp over, and then I want to make a writing desk. Alright, cool. So, we're going to need a feather. Alrighty, Mr. Feather. I need some of your featherness, Mr. Feather. Okay. And, our lava tank is filled up pretty much all the way now, so it's back to the normal lava tank size. It's 2 million, and I checked and we're still getting lava down in our basement thing there, so we're still having a good amount of lava. This thing is going pretty well. Everything that we did in the last episode is really pretty well working, so that's pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna need some feathers. So I fixed this so we can't go into cheat mode now. Alright, so let's grab a feather. Oops, I can't type. Feather. Alright, feather. Yay. There we go. Alright, so then feathers. Alright, and back into, recipe mode. Recipe mode. Okay, so we're going to want a desk. And basically what a desk can do is you can write stuff on it and make cool things, so yeah. Alright, so we got an oak desk. Alright, so I want to put the desk in here, right here. Alright, so we need paper, don't we? I think we need some paper. Alright, do we have sugar? Yeah, we do. Okay, I'm gonna need some paper. Some papel. There we go. Nope. Oh, there we go. Alright. Wiki, I need you. Alright, desk. Bibliocraft, maybe? Bibliocraft desk. Okay. Alright. Let's just see what we can find out about this desk. Yes. Okay. Oh, you put a book in there. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yep, we need a book. Alright, so we need to make a book, and we put a book in there, and then we can write with the book. So we're gonna need like a book and quill. Alright, book. book. We need to get a book and quill. And you're going to need one of these. And we need a squid. Some squids. I need to go find some squids, please. There's always squids in the water. I know they are. Alright, where are you at? Oh, there they at. There are them squids. But them squids are here, though. Alright, I need coupling sacks. You know what, I'm gonna be a squid. Oh, that, yeah. Yeah, I'm turning into a squid, guys. I'm gonna turn into a squid. And it can be all good. Alright, squid. Yay, squid. Alright, we're gonna be squid, and then we can breathe underwater, but you can't breathe in air, you know. Alright, you can swim really fast, so I mean, it's actually pretty good. Okay, so I want some ink sacks here. It's kind of like flying, really. You can swim down to the bottom here. What's that? Okay, ink sacks. Oh, wait, you can get like a caviar? Is that what this is? Oh, it's just raw squid. Man, I thought you'd get like caviar or something. That'd be cool. But then again, it's not really. You don't get caviar from squids. Pfft, yeah. Okay. Any more squids around here? Yep. Brother Squid, how's it going, Mr. Brother? Yeah, these blades go really slow in the water. Oops. I need to get some of the ink sacks. Alright. Alright, that should be good. Oops, come on. I want some of them. Come on. Oh, I can't fit in that area, can I? Oh, there we go. Alright, and then let's just turn into a bat. Alright. I don't know how I favorite items. Like, favorite things. I know you can. I don't know how. Oh, there we go. Favorite you and favorite you. Okay. Alright, so now when we go like that, we'll just be able to see what we want to change into because we can favorite it. Alright, are we a bat now? We were bat. Yay! Yay! Alright, so now in our awesome bat form, we can fly. Well, we already could fly, but now it just makes it cooler to fly. Yay! Okay. Alright, creative mode flying, really. Alright, then let's change back. Okay, ooh, what are you doing here, dude? I don't want you in our house. Alright, so we're gonna make a book and quill. Alright, here we go. And grab this guy, and Shibuya. Alright, so now I don't know how you make check marks. How to make a checklist in Minecraft. Boom. How do we do it? Okay, with a book. Oops, I don't, you know, whatever. I have a checklist in text edit. We can just look off of. Okay, but what I want to do in this episode is I want to get into some Thaumcraft stuff. Yep, Thaumcraft. Okay, so we've already been going for a bit. I'm just gonna eat some raw squid here. Oops, I don't know what that did. No, it doesn't heal too much really. But I got some steak taken out of my inventory. Alright, I need some steak back. Alright, some steak. It's gonna nom on some of that steak though. Alright, so I want to get into some Thaumcraft stuff. And Thaumcraft stuff can be either really cool or really not cool. Oh, and I figured out how to use this portal gun. You need ender pearl dust now. Yep, because if you guys missed the live stream, I was trying to use this portal gun and you couldn't, so let's grab some ender pearl dust here, and then we'll be able to fire it. So, if we were to, say, fire it, let's break this block. Oh, that was actually covering up something. Okay, you know what, let's just fire it right here. See, that uses up 1 ender pearl dust, so now we have 29. So you see, it just uses up ender pearl dust, so I don't think it uses it up when you go through the portal, rather. I think it just uses it when you shoot the portal, so I don't know. Alright, so let's pop this guy down, like right here, I guess. And then, so that's 28. Still 28. Okay, yep. So you only need it when you're shooting the portal, which is fine, really. Oops. Dang it, I just wasted one. Okay, I'm putting this guy away so I don't waste any more of that. Alright, so, we're going to set up a new Thaumcraft area over here. We're going to need this whole area for Thaumcraft stuff, and we might actually, we're going to use a similar thing that Direwolf20 uses to clean up his, flux and stuff. So that's what we're going to do, and I'm actually going to get rid of these, things right here, these two. So I'm gonna use some stone bricks just so I can get rid of them, get rid of the lava in there and whatnot. Just grab 2 of them. Alrighty, and then flop here. And bat form would actually work better. Yeah, bat form would work. Then we can stay in flight. Flight, please. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we can stay in flight. Alrighty. Oh, nope, that hurts. Ouch. Ouchie. Okay, So, I've got that done. We can just break all that glass back. Oops, that's flour in here. Alright, so we're going to break this glass here. There we go. And that lava should already be pretty well drained. Alright, then we're going to get rid of all this glass because we're going to need a pretty big area for Thaumcraft stuff. There's a lot of big things in Thaumcraft now. Like the infusion altar is huge now. It's actually very awesome, but it's really big at the same time. So we're going to need some space for that and all the jars and stuff that we're going to want to put down and automate it and things like that. So that's going to be a lot of cool things that we're going to do, and we're going to have mana bean farms and a lot of cool things planned for Thaumcraft, really. Thaumcraft is a huge mod. He just keeps adding on to it, so can't wait to see what he's gonna do in the future with that. So it should be pretty awesome. It's really an awesome mod. Just if you're into like magical stuff, it's definitely really cool. And another thing, oh no, that's lava. Okay, well, I just forgot what I was gonna say now. I don't know what I was gonna say. I don't know. Okay, I don't. I'm just gonna have to think of it later because I really just forgot. Okay, yep. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do Thaumcraft, we're gonna get a wand, we're gonna get some nodes and stuff like that in the future, so we can recharge our wand and all the cool things like that. I don't actually know if I'm on Thaumcraft 4.1. I don't actually know. Oops. I think I might be on Thaumcraft 4, not 4.1. I'm not too sure, really. But we got that. I guess this is a pretty decent sized area here, so let's just go ahead and turn back to our human form. Okay. So, we're going to get rid of these two guys here. Don't want them anymore. And this guy just has some jars near that we didn't get real. Alright, and then we're going to get rid of this desk here because we don't really... Oh, yeah, I have some research notes, I guess. Alright, we're going to get rid of this desk. This will break ever. So we're going to redesign the whole thing. We're going to redesign our whole Thaumcraft area. We're going to make it all cool and like mood lighty and... I don't know what we're going to do, really. We're going to make it all magical, but it's kind of hard to do when you have the entranceway right here as well. I might make it underground, but then again, underground is a hassle because you got to clear all the area out and things like that. So, yeah, I'll just keep it over here, I guess. For now, it'll be good. So, I'm going to want to put this guy. Let's just make an indent in the wall here. Here's a little work area. So, we're going to need, what is it? 2 for the desk and 1 for this table here. And then we're going to put a crucible there. So, this will look pretty nice, really. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. So, now we got a little indent in the wall. Awesome. And we're going to replace that with some stone bricks. Stone bricks, please. There we go. And it'd be really nice if we had the wand of equal exchange right now, or equal trade is what it is. But we don't have that because we still got to make the little things and infusion altars and stuff like that. So, yeah. Alright, so we're going to do that. And then I'm going to place that there. And we still don't have a wand. So, alright, let's get a wand first. Okay, so I'm going to, that's a crowbar, and there's nothing else here. Alright, well, that's a crowbar if we never do a crowbar. Alright, so we're gonna need to get a wand. So, we're going to need a stick and 2 iron caps, or we could start out fancy and get a great wood wand core. Okay, alright. Okay, so we can get a great wood wand core, or we could get like an obsidian wand core, which we can't do that yet, so we're gonna have to get a great wood wand core. Alright, so 2 great wood logs, we can do that. Wait, I did actually need to go through, since we have a thing, oops, nope, this way, since we have a thing right here, so I can grab some great wood logs, yeah, so I need 2 great wood logs, and a couple pieces of iron, I believe. Okay, so like this, and I actually need to make a different wand first. Okay. We're gonna need to make the basic of a basic wand. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna need a stick and 2 iron caps, which iron caps are made out of iron nuggets. Alright, so iron. We're gonna need to turn it to a U. Okay. I'm gonna go like that, and then that. Alrighty. 2 iron caps, and then we're going to need to get a stick. And then we can get an iron cap wand, and then we can make a better wand, and so on and so forth. Alright, so do that, and then that, and then that. Awesome. So now we have an iron cap wand. Alright, so this guy stores, I don't know how much, but he stores stuff. Okay, so then we're going to want to make, now that we got the basic wand here, yeah. Now we got that, we're going to want to make a great wood log core. Alright, so do this, and insufficient fee. Well, that's a fine, how do you do? Okay, so we're going to need, this doesn't have any V in it, does it? Or maybe it does. Or does it? Okay. I'm gonna have to read up on this here. Basic wandcraft. Cost feed extract. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's made out of anything, really. Like, I think that's not actually an iron helmet, because when that came by, what does it say above it? Does it really say iron helmet? I don't actually know. That's kind of odd if it does. Alright, let's just see if it does. That's a form of stick, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to need to... Yeah. Okay, let's right-click and hold. Right-click and hold to draw V from an ore node. Okay, so we're going to need to go find a node somewhere. We don't have any V in the spawn. Yeah, so we're going to need to find an ore node. I don't know where any ore nodes are. Where did this say they find? Okay, alright. I don't actually know. Okay, we're gonna need to find an ore node, but we're gonna do that in the next episode because I don't know, it's a pretty decent timed episode here. We got into the basics of Thaumcraft. We just made a wand, really. But in the next episode, we're gonna continue with our Thaumcraft items and stuff. Oops. Oh man, did I just do that? Really? Yay! No. Dang it! I just did that. Okay, well. In the next episode, we're going to fix this here. And if you guys did enjoy this episode, hit that like button down below, or just any rating, really. That always helps. And subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes or any future update videos or anything like that. So I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Adios, guys.